Hey, Max here. Welcome to a new episode of Toy Talk. And Duckie's here.
Hey, everybody.
I just got her from the airport. She's back in town, so you'll be seeing more of her on her channel, not just my guest reviews.
Yeah.
She'll be doing some videos this week. We have some good news for this episode. Some cool doll news. So let's get started. And here's some quick. I'm going to include some questions in this episode of Toy Talk. We've talked about this a little bit in the past, but what doll manufacturer who can bring back the fashion doll? Because the fashion doll has been suffering the last couple years. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to, don't you? So here's some doll pictures that came out recently of the new MC2 dolls, and I think they look really cool. They have really nice outfits, articulation. MC2 and MGA have silently been making great dolls for years. They're not the most popular dolls, but they sell well enough that they keep going, and we should applaud them for making a honest effort to still release a quality doll in 2017.
I think they're pretty popular.
I mean, but not as popular as some of the other doll lines, and they're still keeping the quality, and they're not skimping on anything.
Yeah.
They're not degrading like a lot of doll lines are.
I like that her dress is a mermaid.
In 2017, and they still come with the kits. I mean, they have different lines that don't have the kits and just the doll, but it's still a very good price point, around $25, $26 for the doll and all these accessories and the little do-it-yourself kit.
Yeah, this is one of those glitter phone cases, and this one is probably a safe one to make.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's got to be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is coming out. I mean, they had to be in production while this all was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a good point. There was a recall on some of these glitter cases, but I'm sure
this one is probably just like watering glitter.
Yeah.
This one looks pretty cool. I like that her hair is so light.
And look at those shoes.
Yeah.
We want to know what you think of these new dolls in the comments.
You get to make your own nail polish. It's pretty cool.
That's cool. Haven't really done too many of these experiments with the dolls yet, so be interesting to try these.
Mm-hmm.
And right away, as soon as I saw this one, I thought this was gonna be one of your favorites.
Yeah, it is, definitely. I like all of the dolls because they're all like fantasy creature themed.
Look at that dress too. It looks really nice quality. The bow.
Yeah, I like it. Fairy theme. And you actually make some fairy wings with hers. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is actually probably my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you would like this one too, but I wasn't sure if you would like the deer or this one better.
This is probably my favorite, and the experiment, or not experiment, but your do-it-yourself kit thing is probably my favorite because it looks pretty cool. Temporary tattoo.
Oh, cool. Also, other thing, viewers, please comment below which is your favorite. Maybe go, if you want to, you can do top 5 and put your number 1, because there's 5 of these dolls. I'd say my favorite is the deer, and then that unicorn too. This one's still cool. She's my least favorite of the 5.
Oh, okay.
But she's neat. I mean, they're still all quality.
She's pretty.
It's great to see the details on the outfit, accessories in 2017. This is a rarity. So MGA, big shout out to still representing the fashion doll. And when we're critical of these dolls, we get a lot of comments like, how do you... everyone's entitled to their opinion, and these are our opinions. But we get some comments, not a lot, but some comments that say, what do you expect? Fashion dolls are costly to produce. This MGA is still bringing all the details, a nice price point. It is possible. It proves that it's possible for a wide release. The other companies that are skimping on the details, it's not necessary. It's still possible to do this in 2017. So I personally disagree that other companies need to limit all those details and skimp on the paint, the cloth details. It's just my opinion, but I wholeheartedly think that. What do you think, Duckie?
Yeah, I think these dolls show that you can have all those extra details, and plus they have those inset eyes, which I really like too, which is an extra detail that most fashion dolls don't have, so I like that too.
It just proves that it's possible.
Yeah. So.
And here's some more. I have some questions at the end of this episode. It's just, are the new MC2 dolls have been plugging along, doing their thing for years. They haven't skimped on the details, but they also haven't had a release recently. I think this is the first new dolls in 2017. I might be wrong. No, I think there were some at the beginning of the year. But are the new MC2 dolls finally signs of life in the fashion doll market? And I want you guys all to leave a nice comment below. We're not going to have a really shout out on this episode, but we have some episodes coming up. So if you leave a nice comment, you may be in a future episode coming up soon. And I also I'm going to do a little poll at this point. What doll company do you think can save the fashion doll? Is it MGA because of this? I would really like to see, because the big thing with Mattel and Hasbro is getting licensed dolls like DC Superheroes, Star Wars. I personally would love to see what MGA would do with a license because of the quality of these dolls. It would make me so happy to see them get a good property to do something interesting. I think they would keep the quality up. But here's some other. Jakks Pacific is the other one that releases dolls pretty frequently. There's some other smaller ones out there, but these are the 5 main ones. And Moose has the small doll market locked. If they could do a fashion doll, a regular fashion doll, and not a mini doll, I think that would revitalize the market too. But I want to know your thoughts and vote in the poll. Who do you think's going to do it? Who can save the fashion doll? What are your thoughts? What if you had to pick one of those? Who do you think?
Well, I think MJ is doing a real good job with these dolls, so I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, I think they have they're most likely if someone's gonna do it, because Mattel and Hasbro are mirror images of themselves. They basically are doing the same things to their dolls. It would be a long shot, but I think if Moose actually brought one to market, I think they'd have a good shot too. But as it is, MGA for me. We appreciate you watching this episode of Toy Talk. There's more to come. Duckie's back. Give her a welcome back in the comments too. We all missed her, but she had a lot of fun on a family trip. So, see you later, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye.